Okay, let's see if we can do this. 3D voxel terrain. Okay. Background stars. Background stars. Background stars. That one there. Okay. I think I might have to modify the main one. I don't know, but let's see. Oh yeah, I was going to play that game. So we're going with class 3D blocks 150. Okay, we're going to upgrade to infinite procedural generation. I'm pretty sure we're going to have to modify the main, so let's just go ahead and update it before, so I can change whatever I want, not have to worry about it later on. Already exists. Oh, why? Seriously? 919 at 654. What did I mess up? Let's just override it. No, let's not. I don't know what it does, but let's just go up to 63. Okay. We're fine now. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everybody calm down. Calm down. 263, add existing item. 263. Okay, so let's just put that up here too. Main space jams 263. Okay, so to get the infinite procedural generation, what I'm doing now is I'm basically just drawing a 300 by 300 square. So what we need to do is, first of all, we need a boolean. A boolean? Planet configured. Okay, that's an interesting boolean name. This one's going to be called chunk update. And we're going to start it out at false or true. I don't know. Yeah, we're going to start it out at true because we need to do the update. We're going to need, we have a camera position, but we're going to need a GLM vector 3 to keep track of the chunk load position. Actually, we just need a vector 2, but 3 is good. Gives me more, whatever. Okay. So I was thinking about this. Don't ask me why, but I have to run the game now. Someone was asking me when they tried the game, why isn't the music on by default? And that's a good question, but when you code something and the same music plays every single time you compile and run, edit, compile and run, edit, you don't want the music to play by default. So, yeah, that's why. Oh, there's my nebula. Looks pretty cool. Looks pretty cool. We'll have different sizes and different parameters and stuff for that. Maybe we'll do that this stream, but probably not. I'll be lucky just to get the procedural generation going. Infinite procedural generation on this. So with the planets, we already have procedural generation. And one thing I can do in real time is just modify the generation, which leads me to believe that it's really easy to do this, what I'm trying to do on stream right now. So bum, 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 bum. Here's the jetpack. Love the jetpack. We're going to fine-tune the jetpack. We're going to get a bunch of options for it. I would love to display the stamina for it. I love how you just stick to the spot where you go. You just completely stick to the ground. There's no bounce. But you can fly across the area here, so that's pretty awesome. Okay. Okay, so the thing that we're trying to do, I'm just checking to see if anybody's in chat. We don't need this. Okay, so with the class blocks, what we need to do initially is set the camera position. Camera position right there. Okay. Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum. Don't think I need those. Forward speed for controlling the forward motion. We use a vector 3 now. So let's just take the comment here. Put it there. The jetpack is really cool. I like it. Oh, excuse me. Not even sure why I'm sneezing, why I'm yawning. Looks like this does absolutely nothing. Wait, was it? Oh. Okay, never mind. I shouldn't be doing this. Okay. Stop what you're doing immediately. Stop it, Jeff. Stop the madness. Okay, so the first time that we actually do space, show space, okay, do transform, show planet, do class inits is where we're wanting to be here. Oh, there we go. Spaceship, space blocks, init data. Okay, that's where it all happens right there. And then what happens with the, just refreshing my memory on this, do show planet. So that's where default camera front, variable velocity, that's where the jetpack thing comes in. Update camera position, do lerp. Wait, maybe we should leave that. I'm not ready to clean that up completely yet. So block render, okay, if update blocks, block update data. If update blocks, starts out at false. Player oxygen. Oh, if you pick up the minerals. Okay. So can I go back to the definition? Thank you. Let's put it on a separate line because I want to actually... Okay. Excuse me. I may have to go. I should go get some orange juice. That's what I need, orange juice. I'll be right back. I may get some more coffee in a little bit. For now, orange juice will suffice. Okay, so update blocks. That keeps track of if any of the minerals are... Okay, so what we need to do when we show planet, do show planet. Okay, because we know I have so many functions in this. It's crazy. Update camera position. Okay. Block render, update blocks, blah blah blah, show tutorial planet. Okay. I mean, it doesn't really matter in here. So what we want to do is we want to make a function call in here to just call function to determine there we go. So we need a function that just basically calculates the difference between the camera that we're working with and the chunk loaded point camera. Okay, and this function can actually, okay, let's just call it. Let's just make a function here because we're gonna need one. Calm down. Let's call it camera chunk. Okay, so we're just gonna call it. Do we need it to return anything? Do we need, I don't know. Let's figure it out from there. Camera chunk, and this is the name of the function. So in here we're gonna have the camera, the chunk update, the chunk load position. Okay, infinite generation of terrain variables. Okay, so we need to know the camera position, so we need to send in the camera position. Am I right? Yeah, so it needs to receive a vector 3, GLM vector 3. And what's it going to do? Is it going to return anything? I don't think so. Just void. Now I forgot the name of the function. Camera chunk, vector 3. Excuse me. Camera chunk. Vector 3. There we go. Excellent job, sir. So void block 1. That's the hardest part of this. I actually pretty sure that's the hardest part. So you're going to send in the camera position. What should we call it? In camera. Okay. Sounds good. We're good. So this function, we want to compare the x and y values of the player camera versus last recorded chunk. What's it called? Chunk load position. And let's just copy that variable. Chunk load position. Okay, and then if the player has moved, let's just say negative, we'll say 40 or positive 40 on either, wait, not the y values, pardon me, not the y values, z, has moved negative 40 or positive 40 on either axis. Update the terrain gen by positive 20 or negative 20 on that axis. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, it seems very uncomplicated. So the first thing we want to do, if this is true, if chunk update is true, the first thing we want to do is set the chunk load position equal to the in camera, and then set chunk update to false. So that means that we've either just started the game, we just landed on the planet, chunk load position is going to be set to the camera position, chunk update equals false, we don't need to update the chunks, we don't need to do anything else for the rest of this thing. Okay. So if it's true, set it to false and do that. However, is that always going to be the case? When do we do this? Is this really going to be done every frame? No. What we want to do is this. When are we going to get the first? When are we going to get the first camera position that's relevant? Update camera position, space blocks, block render. If update blocks, no, right here. So right here, I guess. If chunk update is true. No, that's right, because then it's going to be false for every other time through, and then it'll be fine. So like the very next frame, chunk update will be false. Chunk load position will be set to the previous camera position, and then the player can move wherever they want. Okay, so now, so then we want to go like this. If chunk update or no, we don't want to do that. We want to compare the X and the Z values. There you go. Okay. So now we want to determine the status of chunk update for every other frame. Okay. So if in camera dot X minus chunk load position dot X, what's the absolute value? Is it ABS? Okay. So if that is greater than, let's just say 40, so that's the X right there. So there's, okay, if player has moved, if anybody's in chat, hello, I'm ignoring chat for a while. I'm not going to do anything relative to chat for a while until this is finished, and it's not going to take long. Maybe an hour. But I have a whole bunch of stream features. I don't know if anybody's in there. Try them out, they're fun. Looks like they're fun. If player has moved -40 or +40 on either axis. Okay, so if X or Z is greater than 40, okay, then update the terrain gen by 20 or 20 on that axis. Okay. By updating the X and Z, whichever axis, calculating a preliminary. Okay, so what do we need to do inside here? We should probably... So what we need to do in there... Okay, so what has actually happened is along the x-axis the player has moved 40. Which means that if they start in the middle of 150, 150, there's 150 blocks in front of them, 150 blocks behind them. Now, there are 110 blocks in front of them and 190 blocks behind them. So what we need to do on the x-axis, see, the reason I'm so confused by this, and I really shouldn't be, is because of the transformations. And we don't actually deal with the transformations. The vertex shader does that, so all we need to really do is loop through all the blocks. We need to find all the blocks. So we're actually only concerned with the camera position. So all blocks that are 150 plus 20 from the camera position that are greater than that distance away, greater than that from the camera position along the x-axis. Excuse me, then all we want to do is take that chunk, those lines of rows, columns, whatever, of 20 blocks and add 300 to the x. And trigger the update. And then we want to trigger... Oh, there we go. Very nice. Very nice. But isn't update blocks... Yeah. So we can actually use that variable. Is that a variable... Or actually, we can just call update data. So here. So right in here. So at the end, we'll just trigger update blocks. We'll just call trigger update. Just say call update data equals true. And then down here at the very end, whatever happens between any of those, if call update data, then we're just going to call block update data underscore. I just bum 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 bum. And then we're going to set chunk update also to true, so that the next time it comes through, it will set the chunk load position to the camera. Okay. Dum bum 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 bum. And the reason we're doing 40 and only updating 20 is because we don't want the player to be able to go back and forth between 19.9 and 20.1 and just constantly cause the update. In other words, you have to traverse 20 blocks in order to update 20 blocks. 20 extra blocks. And then in order to undo that update, you have to go back 20 blocks instead of just crossing a boundary. Okay, so this is the same down below here in the Z, so we're going to copy that there. Okay, so loop through all the blocks, Okay, this, we can do this. We can do this. I can do this. I can't do this. No. Alrighty, you're insane. We're insane. We're pretty much insane. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so loop through all the blocks. Okay. That'll do it right there. So what are we looking for? All blocks that are greater than 150 plus 20 from the camera position along the x-axis. What? So we're only dealing with the x-axis here. So if in camera, right, dot x minus temp block. Oh, am I doing this right though? Hold on, block init. Where's block init? I just want to make sure I'm getting my I times 300 plus j. Thank you. Thank you. I times 300 plus j. And that makes sense because j is the inner loop. Okay. So if temp block, where's there squiggly? Dot position dot x. Okay. So that's going to be greater than, wait, absolute value. Wait, no, in this case we actually want to know what is the difference. Because what if it's negative and what if it's positive? So if block distance there, computer, we get that? Thank you. Off the screen. Now what? You've got to keep thinking, Jeff. Keep thinking. What am I supposed to think about? Keep thinking, Jeff. Keep thinking. What am I supposed to think about? Okay, if it's greater than I still do, I don't know what I'm doing. What are you doing? I don't know. So if it's less than 170, no, if it's less than negative 170, then we want to do something. And then we can do something if block distance is greater than 170. Okay, I think we're getting closer. So, is this correct though? Are those the two options? Because if it's moving along the negative, I mean, we'll find out, obviously. But what if it says 0 and you got negative 50 to 150? It's going to be the same. It's going to be negative. Okay. Because 140 minus negative 30 is 170, I think. Okay. I don't know. So if block distance is less than 170, it means that we are because I'm trying to think what. In one case, we're going to add 300, and in the other case, we're going to subtract 300. Oh, that's all. That's all. Okay. And we're doing this because, okay, everything, all right, I'm good, I'm good. Add or subtract 300 to the x variable. Okay, so temp, lock, I times 300 plus j dot position dot x. We're going to subtract 300 because we're moving negatively. Is that right? We need to recalculate the y value with Perlin noise and recalculate the color. Okay. So I know how to do that, but get block y, get camera y. Oh, do we need those numbers too? TP1, TP2? Wait, why aren't those global then? I mean, not global, but in the class. What? pgen.x, pgen.y. solar1.get terrain params. What's solar1? Why is it storing? Oh, because solar system. Okay, yeah, right. Okay. So we want to call this function, we need these variables right here. So and those are two floats, right? pgen. Oh, it's a vector too. Well, let's just send it in as pgen. Okay, so camera chunk is going to receive now the vector 2. Here we go. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, there we go. Good. Okay. All right, good. So now we can come back down here and look at what we were just looking at, trying to do. What are we doing? I don't know. So then we do this. I know. I don't know why that's not part of the... Okay, so let's take a look at... We need this for color, index, color. So we have the new X, and then we want to do this. Excuse me. Are we out of orange juice? Okay. I might go do coffee. Another coffee. So let's go new noise equals GLM Perlin GLM vec2. I don't want your IntelliSense now. So I divided by noise div vec2 Um, what was noise div again? Oh boy. Oh boy. Noise div. Oh. Noise div looks like it's TP1. T equals 0, noise div equals that, noise div equals that, if t equals 1, TP1. Noise mult equals noise div. Oh, so TP1 and then TP1 divided by TP2. Alright, I'm never going to remember that, even though it's just a few seconds before I get up here. But my brain don't remember that long. I divided by noise div. So that's going to be P, or InGen, what? InGen dot X, right? Okay, can we get rid of all the IntelliSense? Thank you. It's one time I don't want IntelliSense, and I just get overwhelmed with IntelliSense. Okay, sorry. Complain much, Jeff? Yeah. J divided by noise div is InGen dot Y. No, noise div is the same. Okay, then what are we looking at? What are we doing? Noise mult. Noise div divided by P2. So that's noise div divided by TP2. Okay, so there's our new noise. We can leave that there because I'm not entirely confident I copied that correctly, but I am pretty sure. Okay, so temp Y equals floor new noise. Okay, temp block position, okay. Oh wait, but we're not going with I and J anymore. Okay, here's the thing. Here's what's happening. Here's what's going on. Here's the thing. Here's what's happening. Okay. Overload. No. So before, when I initialized everything, and I think the initialization is actually isn't this? No, that's not the update function. Okay. So that's the reason. Okay, so before it was I divided by J divided by, okay. But this is only at the beginning. So, oh, so I could do that the other way too. I could make the initialization function based on, oh, no. That's too much work, really? No, it's not really. Oh. Too much thinking. No, not really. Oh. Pardon me, I'm having a two-way conversation with myself. So the reason why that was set before was because at initialization, and if you just have a static 300 by 300 that never gets expanded, then of course it's I to 300, J to 300, 0 to 300. But what I'm doing now is I am modifying that as the player moves. We're expanding. So we're no longer from 0 to 300, but we are a 300 by 300 grid. Okay. So hold on, what else happens here? So space blocks render, okay, so init data, block init data, does it ever get called again? Let me look, I'm pretty sure we're good here, but hold, oh good. Okay, so it gets called when you hit B, that's fine. It gets called when the terrain GUI, terrain gen, oh. So let's take that out. Dun, 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 bam, 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 bam. Do I have to have the IM GUI end there? No. Okay. Take that out. Does that mess up anything? Is this fine? Is everybody good? Are you guys all good? I don't know. The IM GUI is not talking to me. I don't know. Okay, I think we're fine. Do show terrain GUI. Oh, here, let's just... Oh, wait, put that back. What did I just do? Computer? What's going on? I have no idea what I just did. Oh, good. Okay. So we'll just leave that, and then where is this do show terrain GUI called? Pretty sure I know, but let's find it. Let's find it. Do show terrain GUI. Not there. Bam 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 bam. Oh, game state show terrain slider. Okay. All right. So instead of just deleting that altogether, we're just going to comment that out. I'm not going to worry about the show terrain slider thing. Bam, bam, bam. And also, actually, where's the process input? Bam, 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 bam. We'll just take out 5 and 6 going forward. This is a new one, right? 263. Okay, good. Good, good, good. We're fine. Breaking stuff everywhere. We're fine. I'm fine. We're lighting everything on fire. No problem. No problemo. Okay, so new noise, float, floor, all this. Okay. Then we have to set the position of the block. I actually appreciate all this, okay. So, oh, right there. Oh, and right here's the different too. See, okay, I'm trying to wrap my brain around this while not wrapping my brain around any of it at all. So in this case, when this happens, and the one that controls the x variable is the I variable, so what we want the noise calculation to be based on is the x position instead of I right there. And then in the future going forward, actually, since we're going to use that twice, okay, hold on. Optimization coming in. Oh, that's not going to work. All right. I don't know what I'm thinking. I do, but I don't. Okay. So, right here. And then this is going to be instead of J, it's going to be Z. Okay. So going forward, any calculation of the noise requires that we not use the index I or J, but use the actual position that's calculated, because we don't know that this has happened multiple times. Like the position has been adjusted along the Z. Okay. All right. I didn't understand that until just now, but I understand that that's a thing to understand. All right. Coding has wrecked my brain in so many different ways, I think. Okay, so temp J position equals, so, and now, okay. So it's not vec3 I minus 150 temp Y. It's actually position X position, so we're just, So can we just change like because the new noise, okay, so the position, the X position has changed. The Z position doesn't change. The only thing we're changing is the Y position, and that is going to equal floor new noise. Why am I even... Is that good? Okay, so instead of this line, okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay, so now we do the color. Okay, so color index equals floor temp block I position Y divided by 5. That stays the same. Mod 5 party. Okay, and then temp block J dot color equals palette color index. Okay. Okay, so we can actually go up here and go or block distance is greater than 170. Because we're doing the same exact thing now. Okay, so then we do all that, and then we're good. We calculate the color, we did all that. If this works, I'll be amazed. So that's just the X. We gotta do it all again for the Z. My brain is shot. Have you got a shot in your brain? Yes, I do. It's shot. Oh, alright. I might do this, I don't know, in a part 2. I don't know. Let me move around. Let me squirm around a bit. Freak out. Come back. Anybody there? Hey, Not Sean 12. What happened to Not Sean 11? 13. What's going on? Who are you? How dare you? Just kidding. How's it going? Faith's Adventures followed me 18 hours ago and I'm just now seeing it? Oh. Alright, so that's crazy and I don't think I can try it out yet, can I? Can I even try this out? Does this compile? I don't even know. Let's run it and see if I've completely broken it or if I have to. I don't think I broke it. It may, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wild. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, so how do I know which way I'm moving? It's working, holy shirt. You serious? Oh my gosh, what? I can't believe this. No way. I actually did something that worked the first time that I ran it. Okay, that's just... I can't believe it. So I'm procedurally generating as we go. Look at this. Haha, that's crazy. Oh, that looks cool too. So, and it works going back the other way. Okay, so now this makes me want to do it on the Z. Okay, the Z. Z, 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 Z. Z, 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 Z. It works. Okay, it works. I can't believe that. Okay, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to come back. I'm going to do it on the Z. We're going to Z it. We're going to do it. We're going to Z it. And there you go. That was crazy. Interesting. This is the only time that we really need this variable right here. So I could make both of these. I could really optimize that, yeah. As far as code size. Alright, but let's see if that works. See if that works. Oh, look at that. That looks weird. Is that because it's a weird boundary there or something? Okay. We have infinite procedural generation with maybe a glitch here or there. It's fine. That's so cool. Okay, I can't believe that that works. And then that took literally the whole hour. That's crazy. All right. I'm going to end that for now, and then I'm going to come back because I want to put that up on YouTube.